1st, 2026. Year 2026, February 1st. Sunday. No church today because of snow. I remember one time it was snowing and church was still open, and Pastor Coles was pastor then, and he says, I know you teens want to and junior kids want to play snowballs in the parking lot, but don't do it. But you know what? Right after church, Pastor Cole's wife, Jan Coles, and Mrs. Rosetta Lowry picked up snowballs and threw it at each other, which started a chain reaction. The junior kids and the teenagers started throwing snowballs at each other. I was thinking, okay. That was a funny moment. Kodak magic moment. Well, as Mrs. Jan Cole says, snow is a white blessing from God. Capital G-O-D. No snowflake is the same. No twins are the same. That's why our no fingerprints are the same. God doesn't make robots. The fingerprints are different on twins too, and look-alikes. Magicians use look-alikes and doubles and twins and stuff like that for switcheroos and illusions. Even Copperfield even said in an interview that he uses doubles, which is Christopher Hart, who looks just like Copperfield. He doubles in Copperfield's illusions. Tommy Wonder looks like him too. He could have used some of him for a while too, you never know. But mainly we know for a fact that Christopher Hart illusionist doubles in Copperfield's stage illusion, including walking through the first part shadow-wise to the wall while Copper goes into the hollow stairs. And people were wondering about the mask, face mask, and hands in the sheet compared to the Masked Magician special. Well, that's because there's fake realistic hands on top of the white spandex sheet. Copperfield, even the commentary DVD I got, says that he uses white spandex, and he calls a shadow box when he's reappearing in a 0-60 in a blinking of eye. Well, and then the Halloween theme was called Harley's Ghost. In other words, he appears in shadow-wise on a motorcycle. Harley Davidson. So there's a ladder on one side of the Great Wall and a rope on the other side. And all he had to do is disguise himself like Houdini's days as one of the crew and get into the second steps, or the same steps that came over on a crane behind the camera, and get out of the hollow steps and watch his angles with the light, and then reappear shadow-wise to the wall. People would like to see Copperfield walk through a wall without a sheet. Well, there's some magicians on YouTube who have done it, but when they do it, you know there's a trap door, because you see them go through the paper, and when they drop the paper, the wall is solid, but you know that they went through a trap door because there was no other way around it. If there is, I'd like to know, because it sure looks like they just went through an open door and it closes up like they do in cartoons. I mean, their idea is really good. They probably took the comments a Copperfield's wall and decided, okay, we'll do it without a shadow-wise. We'll just put a piece of sheet of paper and we'll just break through it as we go through a trap door in the wall, and then drop the paper, and then, hey, the magician walked through a wall. They just prove you can do it both ways. And Copperfield said it. Him and his crew went through many versions until they were proud of what they wanted. And they decided the shadow-wise was the best. Light and shadow. That would look more perceptive for entertainment purposes. Anyway, white spandex. One assistant uses the mold mask of Copperfield and puts it against the sheet. The other uses the fake realistic hands pushing against the sheet. And it's like he's having a hard time getting through the wall. And the hands on top are fake realistic hands, so it looks like each other assistant's hands holding the sheet with their other hand. The masked magician didn't have fake realistic hands on top, or a mold mask and fake realistic hands. That's what made it different than Copperfield's. And the frame box is made different too. Anyway, Christopher Hart, illusionist, doubles in Copperfield's illusions, including even the Charlotte Hotel building putting the hands in, the chain in on the duplicate safe in the other area of the hotel building. And the guy they see getting into the van is not Copperfield, it's Christopher Hart, and drives away. By that time, Copperfield has done mingled with the other crew workers to reappear on the steel platform. It's perfect timing. He comes up through a trap door. Even one girl said him and her brother or cousin and some others knew where he was going to be, and they video recorded it. And the building company uploaded behind the scenes of it too. You hear one of the workers say, "Great trick, we didn't see anything," which is true, they didn't see anything. They were probably at an angle where they couldn't see it.